The Big Show with Night Day. Barista-made coffee from $4.50. How good?
Don't fight it. It's time to go up a size.
This is the biggest.
This is the biggest.
Our biggest show. The Hodaki Big Show. With Jason Hoyt, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
Oh, g'day, you mad bastards. Great to have your company this Monday afternoon, the 9th of October, 2023. And you, my friends, are listening to The Big Show, brought to you by Night Day. And you absolute stallion of a human being, Mike Minogue, how's life?
It's going pretty grousey, you mad dog, you sick son of a bee. Yeah, great to be back. And now we're on the home stretch, aren't we?
Yes.
Counting down till Christmas, Keyzie.
Yeah.
Speaking of Keyzie, how's life, Keyzie?
Keysie's pretty good, fellas. Obviously, had last week I was down at a funeral, but then me and Pugs did a few shows, just us.
Yeah,
Best
nice.
of styles.
Yeah,
Great
good.
to have you back, though.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
thanks, mate. Well, I tell you what, we're going to get into our holiday. Are you being serious, Keyzie?
Well, yeah, why would I not be
I
serious?
just suddenly felt like you weren't being serious about us
Sorry, hang on.
being back.
Great to have you back, fellas.
That's better.
Yeah, thank you. A bit more genuineness
Yeah,
would be
sorry about
appreciated.
that.
We'll tell you all about our holiday adventures because there was a lot going on, Mogi.
Oh, it's been a hell of a time.
Yeah.
Hell of a time.
time.
Big show coming up ahead too, fellas. We've got Adam from Capital Theatre, and that's a great band from New Zealand releasing a brand new
Oh, is he
tune
coming in today, is he?
He's coming in
Oh,
today.
right, okay.
After 5:30.
Yeah.
We've got giveaways and things, $50 night day vouchers, that sort of thing, and the big poll, of course.
Oh, coming up next. Jeez, I tell you what, I've missed the big poll.
Gross.
Space Hog, not quite so much, but... Oh, they're all right.
The Hodaki Big Show podcast.
Oh, yes, indeed. Space Hog there on the radio. Hodaki Big Show this Monday afternoon. Good to be back, fellas. Hey, feel free to text us, by the way, 3483, and tell us how much you missed us.
Do you want me to play the big poll thing?
Yeah.
The Big Poll.
Bit of a weird one today, fellas. It's a bit of a weird one. It's food related, and it's simply Jase's fish finger sandwich, yes or no. Now, wait! Before you start making any kind of judgment on my magnificent fish finger sandwich,
Yeah.
go to our Instagram page and check out the photo before you decide one way or t'other.
If you don't have Instagram, just Google fish finger sandwich or terrible looking sandwich or disgusting sandwich, and then just do it based off of that.
Now, here was a scenario for me yesterday, fellas.
Okay.
I was starving Sunday afternoon. I was absolutely starving, and I'm sure you've all been in this position.
What, being hungry?
I couldn't decide what to eat. And it's not like I don't have food in my pantry and or my fridge. There's food in the fridge, and there's food in the pantry, and I'd go into the pantry and go, oh,
Did you open the pantry?
yeah. Oh, yeah. Or I'd go in the fridge and go,
Is there a faster version of this story?
and I'd look in the fridge, and I just couldn't decide what to eat.
Did you finally decide on a
And
fish finger
finally,
sandwich?
I went. I had a vision, and I went, "What about fish fingers in a sandwich?"
I knew it.
What condiment did you put on it?
Well, here's the thing, Keyzie. I had fresh white bread.
Yeah.
I cooked them in the frying pan. Bit of salt, bit of cracked pepper, bit of lemon zest.
Beautiful.
Buttered said white bread.
Oh,
Toast or sandwich slice?
Toast slice.
Right.
Honey grain toast, actually. Bit of mustard. A bit of mustard on there, Mogi.
what kind of mustard?
Just your standard sort of hot dog mustard, actually.
American mustard.
American mustard.
Yeah, look, yeah.
Then your fish fingers delicately placed
How
on
many?
top. 3.
Yes.
Then a squirt or a little drizzle of tomato sauce.
Yeah.
Right.
Then you put your top plank on, chop it down into a triangle.
Oh.
Mate, I'm telling you, it hit the spot and it was magnificently delicious.
Right, so
And then Keyzie gets on our chat and has the audacity to say that is the most foul, disgusting thing I've ever seen. And of all the people in the world, Mogi, I would have thought Keyzie had my back on this.
Because he's an animal.
why me?
Yeah, because he's, well, you know, he's humble working stock.
Well,
Yeah.
that's right, I am. I'm a man of the people. I represent the working class, I like to think. However, Jase, I don't like fish.
Did I not talk to you about fish fingers and baked beans? And you went, oh my God, that's delicious.
Yeah, but it has to be a very certain
Fish
type
fingers
of fish
aren't
finger.
fish.
What are they?
just smashed up goop.
Yeah, just
Oh, really?
it's like
Crumbed.
claws and
Oh,
teeth.
sweet.
So it's so good. So are you saying you don't want to do that? That it's not something that would appeal to you, Mogi?
Oh, look, I would say that it's one of the backbone meals of this country.
Thank you.
What, a
mate.
fish finger sandwich?
Absolutely.
Thank
and
you,
I
mate.
think if you're going to turn your nose up at it like old Keyzie over here, I think you should feel bloody ashamed of yourself, to
Keyzie?
be honest with you, man.
You've changed, man. You've changed.
No, I haven't. I've never liked a fish finger sandwich.
It's racist is what it is.
Well, it's not. What,
Well,
towards
you,
fish?
well, you're
He-
anti-fish.
Here's
Yeah.
my prediction. I'll get back to that next, actually. But I'm picking a
I'm
lot
going
of
80.
people.
I'm going 80.
80 years?
I'm going 80-20.
Thanks,
Yeah.
mate.
Hey, have your opinion, New Zealand. Text us 3483. Do you like garbage sandwiches?
The Hodaki Big Show. Weekdays at 4 on Radio Hodaki.
Oh, yes, indeed. In excess here on the radio, Hodaki Big Show this Monday afternoon. The Big Show poll today, Jase's fish finger sandwich, yes or no?
Yeah.
And
What?
as I said, I am picking high support for my fish finger sandwich.
Do you want to put a number on that?
Yes,
Go on.
80.
I already had 80.
Oh, 82.
Okay.
Okay, so you're going 82 against 18. Mike's going 80-20. You can vote on the Hodaki Big Show's Instagram story where there is a photo of the sandwich. Otherwise, just Google it if you don't have Instagram.
The only thing, fellas, that I suggest might be better than that, and I imagine, Mogi, you would have got into this in your dole days, the pie sandwich. Did you ever do the pie sandwich?
I never did.
Oh,
I never did. That seemed odd to me. I
But-
don't really get it.
But you do weird stuff with pies, though. You like lift the
Yeah,
lid
I
off.
know. Apple pie.
Yeah, clean it out.
Yeah.
It wasn't apple pie from recollection. That must be something else. The other thing I used to do was noodles on toast.
no. That's just disgusting.
See, look.
Yeah,
Wake up
that's
to
just
yourself,
degenerate
Keyzie, man.
behaviour.
No,
Hey,
it's
what's
not
going on
degenerate.
there?
That is a student staple.
Did you say a pie sandwich?
Yes.
Yeah, mint. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
What
hang
did you
on,
say,
what?
Keyzie?
I said
What-
noodles on toast.
Yeah, that's disgusting. Yeah, that's no good.
What about fish finger sandwich?
Oh, good eating.
But I made it.
Ugh.
The thing is, right, with the pie sandwich, this is the theory. You'd met out your pie a little bit more.
You'd met it.
Because I was on the dole and you didn't have much money. You'd get a pie, you'd have some bread there, and you could have maybe 3 pie sandwiches. You know what I mean?
yeah.
And that would then fill you up for the boozing later on.
Sure.
What are the people saying, Keyzie, on 3483?
Remember you asked if anyone missed us?
Yeah.
Most people just saying no.
Oh.
Definitely big ups to the big fish finger Sammy.
Yeah, thanks, mate.
I'm going to go home and have one of those now. It's from a different person.
Yes.
Someone should CP Keyzie, your legendary Jase, up the fish finger Sammy. That's Tezza.
Yeah, good stuff.
Good on you, man. Fish finger sandwich should have been one of the Heartland chip flavours.
Oh, true.
Yeah.
Actually
true.
good. And just
Next
on
time.
that front, all of my girls are massive foodies. They love their food, and they got back to me and said, "Fish finger sandwich, delicious, Dad. Yum, yum."
With the fish fingers crispy.
Yeah, they were crispy.
Because that's key.
So you had that. Chris Key. So you had the soft white bread, mustard sauce, crispy fish finger.
Yeah.
Bit of lemon juice. Wee bit.
But
No,
lemon
zest,
zest.
Keyzie.
Oh,
Zest. You see?
Right.
You're showing yourself up here all over the place.
Ah,
Keep
yum.
those texts coming on 3483. In the meantime, a bit of Depeche Mode.
The Hodaki Big Show Podcast.
Oh, yes, indeed. She hard there on the radio. Ho, Raki Big Show this Monday afternoon. Now, listen, coming into summer, fellas, there's going to be a lot of gig action going on.
Oh, yeah.
That's
Because you
true.
love to go to gigs, don't you, Mogi?
I sure do, man. I sure do.
Because he does that thing where you buy 2 tickets.
That's right.
And then find someone to go with you.
Yeah.
And then no one wants to go with them. Not
So effectively, it's cost me double.
Double.
That's what I like doing.
Yeah.
I like
No, that
supporting. I like
makes sense.
supporting the bands and also ruling out the opportunity for somebody else to go.
Yeah,
Seriously,
nice.
I'm being honest. If I didn't have gigs in my life, I don't know where I'd be.
What was the last gig you went to?
Pardon?
Have you guys heard about Gig a Little?
No.
Well, of course not, because you've been away.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
we've just started it thanks to the great New Zealanders at Super Liquor. They've given us 20 grand this month, guys.
Cool. All right.
What, us or...
Oh, no, sorry. Hang on. Let me finish that. They've given us $20,000 to give away to great New Zealanders out there.
But could
No.
we keep it?
No.
That's a shame.
So that they can go and see all their favourite gigs. Basically, the way it works is we have various live tracks, iconic tracks that you have to listen out for.
Right.
When we play one of them,
And then if we play it on the show,
you call 0800 Hodaki.
Yeah.
and you
Yes.
could win like $1,000
And you could
or
win
something.
$1,000 to go towards your next gig experience. For example, the one you're listening out for at the moment, New Zealand, is this puppy. Yeah, that's right. Rock and roll Led Zeppelin. So if we play that, get straight on the horn 0800 Hodaki.
Has it played today, Keyzie?
Well, no, otherwise we would have changed it to the next live track.
Oh, right, okay.
Okay.
Yes, so it could happen at any
Okay.
stage then.
That's right.
So there's a potential it could happen on our show, is what you're saying.
Yeah, there's definitely
Okay.
potential for that. For example, we had Mr. Brightside was the last live track people listening out for on Friday. Actually, here on the show that I was hosting, I gave away $1,000 people listening out for the
Wow.
Dudes. So worth doing, and a big shout out to Super Liquor for making it all possible.
Yeah, totally, man. $1,000 not to be sneezed at.
It's
there, mate.
absolutely not $1,000, and it's a little bit of spending money, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's a little bit of a treat
Well,
while
especially coming
times are
into
tough.
into Christmas and so forth.
That's
you know what I
true.
mean?
Yeah, for gigging though, obviously.
Well, exactly. I know, but you could go to hundreds of gigs
Oh,
with
you go to
$1,000.
thousands of
Or you could go to a $20 gig and then have $980 worth of snacks.
Yeah,
Oh,
true,
yeah.
true. So get into it. Make sure you get your ears open and peeled, New Zealand.
That's right. Hey, coming up next, update on Durry chat.
Oh, yes.
Oh.
Excited about
Because,
this.
yeah, I've heard there's been some
Good
interesting updates.
Yeah. Yeah.
The Hodaki Big Show podcast.
Keen for a durry, mate?
You guys look so cool.
Durry chat with Jason Mike. Oh, yes, indeed. For all the listeners out there, you'll know that before we went away on holiday there, old Mogi and I gave up the durries.
Yeah,
How
good
long
on
did we,
you,
mate? We
fellas.
did good, eh?
Yeah, we were doing good, man.
I think-
Very good.
When you were 2 weeks in and then you went away on holiday for a week.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, really?
Yeah, 3-week mark, man. Pretty good.
I'm
I
stoked.
think I started smoking a weekend. Was that right? Or a week or so? I feel like I told everyone that I did that.
Oh, you restarted.
Yeah, you
Oh,
remember?
yeah, you had that big
yeah.
night. And
And
you-
then we sort of had maybe a week, and then we went into holiday after that. So that'd be about right.
Sure.
Since then, man, I have just been going hard on the durries.
Wait.
And because I'm a smoker that only smokes when he's drinking, but I was on holiday.
Yeah, right, yeah.
So I was
see.
drinking the
Responsibly.
entire
time and
responsibly.
smoking dark. Yeah.
And also, then it started because I was drinking every
mate,
day.
That's terrible. I mean, you had done so well, and you've done so well. I mean, that's massively disappointing, Mogi.
It is. But
I expected better of you, to be honest.
But what-
because usually you're such a disciplined human being,
I
and
know.
it feels to me like you've just gone on to hell with it.
yeah.
To hell with it.
Yeah, pretty much, man. Like I'm actually waking up smoking darts with a coffee like you. At the moment. That's how far gone I
Oh,
am.
don't talk about me, mate. Don't bring me into all your nonsense.
Okay, well, hang on. This is fine. All right, this happens. Are you planning on getting back on the wagon or off the wagon? Or whatever
On
it
the
is?
wagon.
On the wagon.
It's on the wagon. So what I'm going to do, well, I've done a bunch of things. So what I'm doing is I'm smoking all day. So if
Right.
my eyes are open, I'm smoking. That's how I go. At the
Sure,
moment,
sure.
all
Right, okay, cool.
And I've gone from being a vegan, and I'm now just eating bacon. I had some Kransky sausages in the Koru Lounge.
So you've just-
I'm at bottom.
You've just let
My whole
go.
life
You've let
has
go.
gone apart. My wife's left me.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well,
temporarily for work.
it's because you smell of chicken sausages, probably.
And
From
durry.
the
That was a
Koru
Kransky,
and the smoking in the bed and the ash all over
Yeah,
the
she
duvet.
doesn't. She certainly doesn't like the cigarette smoke. That's for sure.
Yeah.
We got into it a little bit the other night about that.
I'm sure.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to continue to go hard
Right.
until this coming Monday,
Okay.
when I'm going to go back on another one of my fitness regimes. I've got 6 weeks. It's a competition that I'm doing. There's a competition people are doing, and the winner gets $500
Oh,
for
I
the
could
best
join.
result. So I'm going to go
Try.
hard on that. You can go on that if you want,
Yeah.
Keyzie. Pugs, you can go on that. Jase, you can go on that if you want.
No,
$500
no.
for first place, $250 for second. Pretty
Yeah,
good.
I'm keen.
So that will give me the focus I need and the competition I need. Get into summer, get good, not be smoking or drinking for 6 weeks before, really hitting it.
I just think of all the little kiddies that came up to me and were like, "Mogi, stop the ciggies," and he's inspired me. I think
Yeah.
of all the backbones that have approached me in the supermarket and gone, "Mogi giving up the durries has really inspired me to do this." It's just massively disappointing.
Well, where are
mate.
you at
Yeah.
with it?
Well, we'll get into that next, eh?
Well, a lot of people do text in going, you've
Totally,
encouraged me to
man.
give up
They
the
do.
vape.
Totally.
They do.
So,
yeah, I
hell,
don't feel
I'm
great
just-
about it, obviously, but
I'm just glad-
trying.
Neither should you.
One of you, at least, by the sounds of things, is at least sticking to things. So, thanks, Jase.
Bloody hell, man.
The Hodaki Big Show podcast.
Keen for a durry, mate?
You guys look so cool.
Durry chat with Jason Mike. Well, we heard Mike's story there. Very disappointing. He's been punching them hard. He's back on the durries at
Back
the
on the
moment
darts.
since he went away on holiday.
But then he's stopping in a week's time.
Yeah,
Wow.
Monday.
Yeah,
And then he's
we'll see how we
starting
go.
6
Yeah.
weeks after that. So, by the way, 3483, text us if you've recently given up smoking.
So I thought, Jase, because you've been away in Sydney, on your big holidays there, and quite stressful. It wasn't a sort of a holiday for fun or anything like that. It was a family emergency.
Yes.
And I sort of had the feeling that you would have buckled under even the small amount of pressure that was applied to you there. Been hanging off the end of the dart before you'd made your way all the way through duty free at the airport there, but you managed to stick it out.
Oh, no, mate, I absolutely smashed the bastards.
Oh, wait. Well, hang on. You were just giving him heaps of jip about
Well,
him.
I mean, I expect better from Mogi. You know what I mean?
But not from yourself.
He's got discipline. Look, as you explained there, Mogi, one of my girls had a bit of an accident over in Sydney there,
Yeah.
and so Hoity J's entire holiday from Tuesday till Saturday was literally sitting in a Australian public hospital.
Nice.
So that was good. Great little park across the road, 33 degrees outside. Old Hoity J would just wander across to the park there, smoke 10 durries and go back in and sit next to my daughter.
Could you get your hands on any heroin in the park? A lot of heroin over there.
Actually, I probably could have. It was that kind of. There were a lot of people there that maybe,
responsibly.
But yeah, no, I'll be honest with you, and I'll be honest with you, everyone here in the team, everyone out there, I was smashing the darts.
Yeah.
Well, okay. Right, so that's fine, right?
So you're back now.
Oh, I'm back. I'm back, brother.
No, I mean, you're
don't
back in
say-
New Zealand.
Yeah.
So are you still
Oh,
on
sorry.
them?
Yeah, no, right. Yeah, pardon?
So you're still on them?
Yeah, look, the situation is, the stress hasn't necessarily subsided yet.
Sure.
So
you're clinging
I
on
am-
to it for dear life.
I am having the odd one or two.
Sure.
And like you, I mean, I don't have any major fitness program planned, but I am going to the gym every day.
Sure.
And there's nothing better than doing a workout and having a...
No, Jase.
Jase. But I'm not going to do that because I was doing so well, wasn't
That's
I,
right. The whole
Keyzie?
point of
I
this
remember
was,
that.
remember we got people to come and test your lungs and all that stuff?
Shit, I forgot
Yeah.
about that.
And
We
you-
wasted their time.
You just completely ditched it. And a lot of people texting in on 3483 disappointed. I'm off the darts as of last week. You guys have got no backbone. Knew you wouldn't be able to quit.
Shit, that's rough.
Pretty
Right,
disappointing for Mogi and Jase after the holidays. I hope there's a solution on the horizon.
Horizon
Yeah.
cigarettes, yeah.
Yeah.
They're quite a cheap
Oh, is that a
Taylor
joke,
cigarette.
is it?
Funnily
Yeah.
enough, I
Damn it.
got a carton of those going through Judy.
Well, what's the plan?
Pardon?
What are we doing here? What's the plan?
Well, once I finish the show, I'll get in the car and light a dart.
No, I know. Big picture. What's the plan? Because we've
Well,
got a segment.
Oh, you mean what's the plan in terms of giving up the dart?
Yeah,
Look,
'cause
well, I reckon. Well, I'm starting on Monday. Do you reckon you can join me doing it on Monday?
and
I
not
think
just
the
for
thing
six.
about it is it's like a sportsman's deal that we've been going for at the moment, isn't it? It's honour, and if you bugger out first, then you look a bit of a deer brain, and that's it. But maybe there should be some stakes, whether that's a nice Chinese meal, a delicious, succulent Chinese meal.
Yeah, we could do that after we go out for our Indian meal.
Yes.
Oh, because how about this? Whoever loses, right? Because you guys would hate this. You have to take me out for a meal, and you have to
Oh, no,
pay
you'd
for
be
my
coming
meal.
anyway, Keyzie. And Pugs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I'm happy with that.
Yeah.
Okay, so starting
Isn't that
Monday.
something like that? Or actually text us on 3483 about what you think a good bet would be. Because we've sort of run the food gauntlet,
Yeah.
and yet we haven't been out for dinner for probably 9 months.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
That is true, actually.
Yeah, but yeah, I'm happy to start again on Monday.
Okay, Monday.
Yeah.
Because we've got a segment called Durry Chat, and it can't just be you guys coming on talking about how much you've been smashing durries.
But listen, it's
How
not
good?
not this Monday.
Oh, okay.
Well, today's this Monday.
So next Monday.
The Monday
Oh,
coming
next,
up.
Yeah,
next
yeah.
Monday.
Yeah, yeah.
And then the trouble is, of course, then I get an email today from a mate, and he's got his 50th on the 28th. And I'm like, oh.
You can do it, man. I believe in you,
Yeah.
Mogi. You're my
no,
hero.
that's not going to get me across the line,
Oh.
Keyzie. So maybe... we'll see how we go.
Yeah.
I'm so confident, you guys.
All that talk of durries makes me want to have one now.
The Hodaki Big Show Podcast.
Bit of Phoenix there to round out the hour. Coming up after 5 o'clock, plenty coming on. Coming on. Good God. Adam from Capitol Theatre, the band, he's going to be chatting to us. Also, 1.5 Mogies. Mogi's looking after his little one at the moment, so he's telling us tales from his boudoir.
And, of course, Of course, big weekend of sport, fellas. Various World Cups. You
Two
got your
World Cups.
Bathurst.
And to be clear, I'm telling tales from my house. but I'm
Yeah,
looking
sorry,
after my
boudoir
kids.
was probably...
Yeah.
God, I need a durry, that's the problem.
The Hodaki Big Show podcast. Catch them weekdays from 4 on Radio Hodaki.
Welcome back, you massive backbones. Hope your Monday's going along tickety-boo. You're listening to The Big Show, brought to you by Night Day. Incidentally, by the way, we've got $50 Night Day vouchers to give away, so text us on 3483 and let us know how your Monday was, work-wise, or whatever you were doing.
What? And then they just, if they send through, they go in the draw.
They go in the draw and could win that $50 voucher from Night and Day, Keyzie.
It's a great idea, actually.
Yeah, it is a really good idea.
Hey, coming up this hour, guys, big hour. Obviously, 1.5 Mogies. We've got a debut, a brand new song dropping at 5:30 today. Adam from Capitol Theatre. And some other stuff.
You're doing
yeah.
a great job, Keith.
Yeah,
guys.
really good job there, Keyzie. Well, actually, we should let people know what happened on our holidays,
Oh, yes.
Mogi, because we haven't got into that.
Yes.
Mine was an absolute unmitigated disaster, as expected from Hoity J. But
Standy.
yours sounded a heck of a lot better, you know, with the durries and the few sips or two of beersies.
Yeah.
We'll be getting into that after 5 o'clock. In the meantime, cheers.
So good.
The Rolling
Tune.
Stones, keep those texts coming in on 3483.
The Hodaki Big Show. Weekdays at 4 on Radio Hodaki.
Oh, yes, indeed, the Rolling Stones here on the radio. Hodaki Big Show this Monday afternoon, 9 minutes past 5 o'clock. What are the people saying there, Keyzie, on 3483? How's their day going?
Someone here's text through saying work was shithouse.
Yeah.
Monday's off now.
Yeah. Day off. That was nice. Hey guys, I had the day off, put my tradie van in for a service, mowed the lawns, unblocked the kitchen sink, and I'm now making homemade pizzas.
Oh, yeah,
Nice.
massive backbone.
Utilising it. Shout out to Chris as well, who had a great day tiling a bathroom floor.
Nice.
Yeah,
man.
really nice. I did a bit of tiling on yesterday, actually, incidentally.
Yeah, so Pugs will pick his favourite one of those texts and flick you back a night day voucher.
$50 worth.
Yeah.
So you actually haven't told the people what you got up to on your week off there,
Well, I
Mogi?
haven't had a chance, man.
Well, I'm letting you have a chance
Oh,
now.
thanks for letting me have
Yeah,
a
I'll
chance.
let you
Liz.
have a chance.
guys,
Go on, you can
guys.
say it now.
So I went down to Wellington. The missus is working down there. She left me. I told you about that, Keyzie. God, it was a disaster. Thought it was going to be forever, man, and now she's...
Wait, I thought it was just a temporary thing.
Yeah,
Well, I saw it coming, to be honest.
yeah thanks, mate. Thanks, mate. So I went down to Wellington, and what's amazing about Wellington is it's like a different planet. A cold planet.
Yes.
What's one of the cold ones?
Pluto.
Okay,
Uranus.
thank you. 7 degrees, 9 degrees, 11 degrees, 8 degrees. Freezing cold, 120 kilometre-hour gusts of wind. So it wasn't really a summer vacation. A lot of people, like Jeremy Wells, they went to Australia and got in the sun. You, Jase, had a ball over in Australia, 33 degrees every day.
Yes, Sydney.
While you're at the hospital there, loving it. And poor old Mogi there, 9 degrees down in Wellington. It was good, though. I love Wellington. I do love it.
Why?
Because of all the beer
Oh, yeah,
But
yeah.
they have that
Yeah,
everywhere.
no, yeah.
and the ciggies.
And there's nothing like a few beersies to take the chill off, Mogi, I've
Well, that's-
found.
yeah,
what
that's
I'm-
true.
And then, punch a couple of darts and,
Guys,
the world
this
is
is not
your
what the
oyster.
show-
It is your oyster,
That's
isn't it?
right. And effectively, I just hung out with my kid the whole time. I went to her very first movie. She'd never been to the movies
Exciting.
before.
Oh, what did you go and see?
Taxi Driver.
What, with De Niro?
Great movie.
It is a hell of a film.
Yeah,
a bit
great,
full on
mate.
for a
Is it-
3-4-year-old, isn't it?
Oh, she sort of understands the kind of dynamics at play when it comes to the Scorsese cinema verite. all
She's
that
well
sort of
ahead of
stuff.
her
Yeah,
years there,
yeah,
Keyzie.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. And what else? It was a double feature with Apocalypse Now.
Oh, another classic.
Yeah, but once again, I mean, she's 4, isn't she?
Well,
And it
she's always
seems-
been a fan of the cinematographer Vittorio Storaro out of Italy. There, because won a couple of Academy Awards.
Yeah, of course.
So,
Yes.
and the sort of the themes that he uses with colours, incredible stuff. Keyzie, you wouldn't understand it, of course.
No, you're right, I
But that
don't.
was great. So, and also she had an ice cream, so she was stoked about that. Went to the playground, went on a double decker bus. It was good times, man.
Yeah,
Good
yeah.
Sounds fun.
times. Really made some memories.
Having a few
Didn't see the-
beersies
didn't-
and darts
I mean,
outside
of
I
those
was I was
things.
steamed
Yeah,
the
yeah,
whole time,
yeah,
if I'm
yeah.
honest
No,
with
guys.
you. But
Yeah.
didn't even see the missus the whole time I was down there.
Well, why would you? I mean, things aren't going well. Give each other a bit of space. You are reeking of piss and durries.
Absence makes the heart grow fonder, Keyzie. Write
And
that
that.
down.
Yeah.
I can write that down for
Keyzie,
you.
write it down?
Yeah, I am.
And then cross it out because it's not true.
Oh,
It's not true, mate.
Well, it sounds like you had a hell of a time, Mogi.
Hell of a time.
Yeah.
How was your holiday, Jase?
Oh, shall we get into that next, shall we, Keyzie?
Boy, can we?
The Hodaki Big Show podcast.
Oh, yes, indeed. You can't beat a bit of Green Day on a Monday afternoon, eh, fellas?
So true, man.
So yum.
Hey, Keyzie, when I came in today, I was looking for those chips, the Heartland chips. We used to have boxes of them. Where have they gone?
Well, they've been eaten.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
All of them?
Yeah, we mowed through them. They were good eating.
Yep.
The whole office has been cracking in as well. And, of course, we've been giving a heap of them away too. If you know what we're talking about, Heartland have come on board with Hodaki. We've got chips with backbone, 2 flavours, garlic bread and Korean fried chicken. They are in supermarkets right now. And if you get your packet of those, take a photo with you holding the packet and either upload it to Instagram and tag us, or go to hodaki.co.nz and upload it there. Then you could win $5,000.
Could you do like a photo of you lying on your bed with no shirt on, with chips on your chest and stuff?
Oh, I'd recommend that. That's eye-catching
Be a
stuff.
bit sort of creative about it.
Absolutely.
Hey, now listen, a lot of sporting action going on, so let's have a bit of sports chat, shall we?
Are you guys going to do it? Or?
Yeah. Well, no, listen, so the league's done and dusted. Are we agreed?
The rugby league?
Yeah.
Well, league's
What's the
all
league?
done, mate.
Oh, incidentally, who won?
The Panthers.
Oh, the Panthers,
The Penrith
yeah.
was-
Panthers.
And
Yeah.
that was
Amazing.
expected, yeah?
3-peat.
Amazing final.
I tell you what, I've absolutely been loving the Rugby World Cup, and on Sunday it's been confirmed now the All Blacks playing the Irish, and who would have thought it, Mogi, that the All Blacks would go into a test match against Ireland as underdogs?
Is that what the case is
They're
it?
massively the case.
Yeah, I find it. I haven't watched any of it yet.
It's truly, hand on heart, magnificent to watch
Yeah.
some great games.
Yeah, I mean, I wish I could, but I've just got stuff on. Although it's on weird times, isn't
Yeah,
it?
it's like
not really
6
on,
or 7 in the morning.
which is fine. But it feels like it's mostly on the weekends. Like it's not all through the week. You think
No.
they'd
yeah,
stagger
it is mostly
It's
weekends
like
and your Monday.
most of the competition, there's nothing happening.
So
it's a very weird
this
setup.
weekend's game, which would be a must-watch, is at 8 o'clock on Sunday morning.
Yeah,
Brekkie, have a coffee, watch the
Yeah.
Yeah,
game.
that'll be good. But I missed. What did I miss? I didn't see the French one because something else was going on. The All Blacks and then the others are all, you know.
Higgledy-piggledy.
Yeah, I'm just not bothered with watching 96-0.
Well, I tell you what, with the All Blacks going in as underdogs, I'm quietly confident, actually.
They'll be pleased to
The
know
last
that.
couple of games, they've been fizzing.
Yeah,
And dominating.
The only thing I sort of thought was maybe because you're about to go after this last game, you're going to go into a quarter final, which is knockout. I thought you might want to play your best 15 so they could have a bit of time together, but apparently not. So we'll see
Hey,
how that goes.
Fozzie
It
knows,
seems
mate.
like I don't know. That used to be the way, wasn't it? You play your 15, your best 15, and they get, they become a powerhouse together, playing together so much. But nowadays, it just doesn't seem to be the
Well,
way.
back in our day, Mogi, of course, you had your 15 players,
You
and
did.
if someone got injured, it didn't matter. You just carried on. If you
Yeah.
had, if broken bone,
Thank
whatever,
you.
just keep going forward.
Absolutely right.
Cricket World Cup going on. Speaking of strange things, no crowds there at the moment.
That was I watched New Zealand v England, which
How
was just
good.
an absolutely magnificent game. Seen Devon Conway carry his bat, and young mate, what's his name? Ravindra. Get is that his first test?
Yes, indeed.
His first one ODI century. He comes from I think his father is Indian.
Yes.
I'm not too sure about his mum. So pretty amazing that he got it in the debut, the opening game of the World Cup, and there was nobody there.
Yeah.
A stadium that holds 132,000 people sold 4,000 tickets.
Oh, my goodness.
This is the Cricket World Cup being held in India, a cricketing powerhouse. But the fact of the matter is they don't like cricket. They like Indian cricket.
Indian cricket,
And
yeah,
there
yeah.
are no, or very, very few, well, apparently 4,000 expats that live in India. So it's not a sort of country that has a lot of people migrate there from the Western world.
Well, just before we get too bogged down in cricket chat, we also have to acknowledge Shane van Gisbergen. Third Bathurst win. He's now heading to NASCAR at the end of the season.
Great.
And the reason it's so good is because he's a Kiwi and his co-driver's a Kiwi as well, so that's excellent. But it's at the point now where all the Aussies are literally just saying, can you F off out of here because you're too good.
Yeah, it was like that when I was racing.
Oh,
Yeah?
yeah?
I got 6 Bathursts, and they just got sick of the sight of me, Keyzie.
What car were you driving?
Hoity J
What
coming
car,
up.
Jace? What car were you
Hoity
driving?
J coming up their
Jase.
rear there. Whoa!
Teeter with the leather seats, Keyzie.
Yeah,
Right, I see. God. Shout out to SVG and also Jase, who got 6 Bathurst wins. Up next, fellas, Adam from Capital Theatre debuting a brand new tune.
Yeah, so good, so good.
The Hodaki Big Show podcast.
Oh, yes, indeed. Nirvana there on the radio. Hodaki Big Show this Monday afternoon. Special treat with a guest in, fellas.
Yeah.
Hey, a guest in, Adam from the band Capital Theatre. How are you mad bastard?
Bloody good. How are you guys?
Yeah, very good,
Thank you,
thanks, mate. Very good.
Get that frog out of my throat.
Well, that's one thing we need to know, and you'll fit in quite well on this show, Adam, is that you're having throat surgery soon.
Show of hands, who else has had the throat surgery?
Yeah,
I've never had the
surgery,
throat.
yeah.
I think I should have throat surgery,
Yeah, well,
but you know
it's,
what I mean? What is that, because you're belting out the tunes?
I'll let you know how it goes. I mean, yeah, it's been a bit of that. I think it's been a process of just not taking advice as to how to warm up, how to do things properly, and thrashing it. Yeah.
I hear you, man. I totally understand where you're at with that, you know, because people always, when you're doing theatre and all that sort of crap, you got to warm your
diaphragm.
instrument up. You know, it's like I just wanted to smack people like that. You know, just blast it out there.
But Jase,
come hell or high water, have a few durries, man. Have some whiskies, and then belt the tune out at him.
That's exactly what I did.
yeah, the difference is Adam's does rock singing and you do theatre, so obviously...
Well, he doesn't do theatre anymore. His voice is packed in.
Oh,
I can't
that's true.
project anymore, Keyzie.
That's true.
But speaking of which, man, you guys have been all over the place. You've done a couple of big festivals over in America there this year. Tell us about those.
Yeah, that was cool. We did Welcome to Rockville. That was at the Daytona Speedway in Florida.
Oh, how good.
So we got the whole experience of driving in, drove around the Speedway and then into the area in which we were hosted, and then played on a relatively big stage, probably, you know, I don't know the dimensions, but it was relatively big.
Right.
I'd say 10 to 20 meters wide.
Far out.
Beautiful.
Quite a
Pack
big
of
stage.
animals there, man.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We were.
No, and them.
Oh.
The crowd, were the crowd animals as well, man?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, think about it. It's Florida and it's America. Absolute animals.
Good times.
Anyone fire off any guns
No.
into the sky and stuff, celebrating?
I wouldn't, we thought about that kind of activity. You're going to a festival in America where gun laws are like what they are, and we did talk about it. We had an escape plan.
Yeah.
No. Oh, really?
Yeah,
Wow.
no, we didn't. But
Just run, eh?
no, you just got to arm yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's the States after all. You know, where else did you play in the States? You did another festival.
So we did that one, and that was good. I mean, there was a lot of the similar bands were at these two festivals. They were
Who was on the
a week
lineup?
apart. Such bands as like Tool and
I've
Foo
heard of them,
Fighters,
and them.
Slipknot,
Yes.
Incubus.
Right. They sound
to
like
name a few.
Sound like Mogies kind of bands, actually.
Yeah, it's about right. I never really got into Slipknot, I'll be honest. I don't mind a bit of Corey Taylor on his own, but Corey Taylor's screaming. I can do with that.
Oh, incidentally, by the way, Mogi, I won the last Throbber.
Oh, did you? Congratulations.
Yeah, thanks, mate. Hey, now I'll tell you what, because you've got some exciting news to announce, so we'll go to a tune. It's your new tune, which is releasing today, Adam.
Yeah, on Radio Hodaki. I believe it's today. This is its debut.
This is its debut. It's called Exactly What You Want. Before we play it to the great New Zealanders listening, what do you want them to be thinking, feeling, experiencing?
I like this question from you, and I haven't prepared an answer. Well, the song does speak for itself. It's a little bit of a self-inquisition.
Right.
So I think they should be thinking about themselves.
Right.
And
It speaks for itself, Keyzie.
Yeah.
Ah.
Exactly what you want.
think about yourself.
I
And
see.
turn it up.
Yeah,
And
do
turn
it.
Would you turn it up? Yeah, turn it up.
Turn it up.
Here we go. Brand new Capital Theatre. Exactly what you want.
Turn it up, man.
Oh, can you turn it up, Keyzie?
Well, I can't.
Just a wee bit.
The people listening at home will have to turn it up, all right?
The Hodaki Big Show podcast.
Oh, cheers! Exactly what you want there, Capital Theatre. We've got Adam from the band with us. That's a great tune, mate.
You like that?
Yeah, I like that a lot. Might be my throbber this Friday, actually.
What was your favourite part?
Oh,
Yeah, true.
Just the whole general,
vibe?
the
The
vibe
vibe.
of it.
Yeah.
It was the vibe of it, man.
Yeah.
Adam, is this... I mean, because I interviewed you back when I was on the night show, and you just released the album that was A Hero's Journey, and like it was 10 songs, and it basically told the tale of, there was drama and conflict, and then there was resolution, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Are you
Blah,
gonna-
blah, Keyzie.
Yeah, no, it was a bit blah blah.
No, but are you going to do the same thing with every album, or after that, is it more about just making regular ones, or what's the deal?
Well, I'll tell you. So that song, Exactly What You Want, is off. It is going to form part of an album, which will probably have about 11 songs on it.
Yeah.
when we first started writing and getting ideas together for that album, we were thinking about using the tarot deck as a little bit of a, like we did with Hero's Journey, a little bit of an archetype of framework.
Yeah.
So we started like writing these songs based on some of the tarot cards. You know, there was like a chariot style one and a full death.
A tower?
Tower, yeah.
Yeah.
Was there a
and
love-making one?
There was, well, there's the lovers, the lovers card.
yeah.
You got a naked guy and a naked girl. What could go wrong?
Yeah, true.
Right, so which card did that song represent? Exactly what you want.
It was cool. Oh, well, I was just going to say, Jase's one, that Lovers one, they did a song called Shagger's Back. Shagger's Back.
You ever had Shagger's back,
Is
Adam?
it when you've got you've
below
slipped
it.
the disc?
Yeah.
I did it a little while back, and she's taken you know how there's long COVID?
Yeah.
I've got long Shagger's back.
Yeah, it's when you lose all the jelly from between your vertebrae.
Yeah, all that jazz.
So does that song represent a tarot card though?
No, it doesn't. So you know, through the process, we kind of ditched that, and we were like, hey, look, there's still a good bunch of songs in there, and but yeah, we're ditching the framework, but we still might call the album Major Arcana, which just sounds like something.
Good.
Ooh,
I like that.
Major Arcana,
yeah, very good. Now what was that? Oh, now you're going on tour with the Feelers. How did that come about?
Yeah, well, we've actually gone out with them a couple of times, and it's a good fit. So they've got obviously heaps of bangers, and they pull a good crowd, and we support them nicely. You know, it's a good chance for us to kind of play around the country. I think it's like 21 dates or something.
Wow.
Yeah, so are we talking summertime here? Obviously a summer tour.
They're
Yeah.
notorious mad dogs back in the day. They're still
Back in the
flying
day.
the flag, are they?
Oh no, they're completely straightened out now.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah, unrecognisable.
I'm sure.
Right, so I mean, as we mentioned earlier, you're going in for throat surgery, and then you're going to go smash out 20-something shows with the Feelers. You know, you're pretty nervous about that.
You should be.
Yeah, I mean,
I would be.
God, I can't believe it.
There may be some behavioural changes that I need to make in order to get through the
Adam, can I give you some advice,
I can't
mate?
get shaggers back, for example.
Listen, don't do it. Go hard, brother.
Wait,
Go hard.
don't do it, or
Rip and bust, man. Rock and roll. Burn, baby, burn.
Da-douche.
Dadoosh.
And I think with all best intentions, I'm not going to play it by the book. And I'll take Jase's advice any
Thanks,
day.
man.
Yeah,
good on
So
you, man.
good.
Good on you.
If I could just do, weekly checkups with you, just
Yeah,
to
sure.
check that I'm.
Going hard
you
enough.
will override my clinical advice.
Fantastic. Hey, well, listen, man. Great work on the new song. Sounds good.
Thank you.
Bloody
Thank you,
oath.
guys.
And good luck on the tour with the Feelers, and genuinely good luck on your throat surgery there.
Yeah, cheers, guys.
And just out of curiosity, if people are keen to keep tabs on things, capitaltheatre.com is where you can get information. The song is Exactly What You Want, available today.
Too good. Oh, bit of the old cult for you there. You like the cult there, Adam?
I just got an LP of theirs, actually. The
Oh,
greatest
man.
hits.
Yeah, yeah, nice.
There you go.
Adam,
Yeah.
your voice sounds rooted.
The Hodaki Big Show, weekdays at 4 on Radio Hodaki.
Yes, indeed. The cult there on the radio. Hodaki Big Show. That's the 5 o'clock hour. Completely dusted, fellas.
Yeah.
Coming up after 6 o'clock, of course, What's on the TV with Mike Minogue. We've been catching up on a bit of telly over the last week. Also, the results of the big poll. Jase's fish finger sandwich, yes or no?
That's right, just on that. If you want to see what it looks like first, go to the Hodaki Big Show Instagram story. You can also vote there. If you don't have Instagram, Google fish finger sandwich, and you'll see just how delicious it is.
Yeah.
Very good. All that after 6 o'clock.
The Hodaki Big Show podcast. Catch them weekdays from 4 on Radio Hodaki.
The Cure there on the radio. Hodaki Big Show Monday evening. Right now it's time for...
The Big Poll.
Yeah, it was a slightly strange one today. Jase's fish finger sandwich, yes or no? A lot of people checked out the post there, and it looks spectacular if you go and look at the photo of it. What was the results there, Keyzie?
That's right. So if you go to the Hodaki Big Show Instagram story, you can actually vote on it and see a photo. Checking the results now. And what was your guess again, Jase? 82% yes.
Yes.
Mike's was 80% yes. 56% yes. So 44% of New Zealanders think it's disgusting.
That's interesting, isn't it? And I guess it's because the way we phrased the question wasn't just fish finger sandwiches, it was Jase's fish finger sandwich and a picture of the abomination, which was your sandwich that you
That's
made.
right.
Yeah.
So I buggered that. It caused us miles off there, but I still won, didn't I? Because I was closer.
Can I just make
Hang on, Jase. Hey, Jase. Congrats, Mogi. Well done,
mate.
man. Yeah, that's good.
Can I just make the point too, by the way, that the 44 that didn't say yes didn't say it was disgusting. They might just go, actually, that's not my cup of tea. It's probably quite yummy, but I wouldn't go there
It's
personally.
amazing. It's amazing what you can read into a no.
Because people often don't think outside the square like Hoodie
Totally,
J does.
yeah,
Oh, you
yeah,
definitely think outside the square.
Yeah.
It's just when I see no written there, I'm like, oh, they clearly hated it.
No means no.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what I take
well,
out
no,
of it.
I wouldn't eat it, but it's not disgusting.
Right. No, I don't think it is that.
Right.
No.
Yeah.
Okay. But the majority of New Zealanders out there that listen to the show went,
Actually, this reminds me of when I was studying. We needed to obviously find sustenance on a daily basis.
Sure.
For my birthday, my mum sent me down a pie maker.
Oh, really?
So a little thing that makes literally regular
pies, does
sized
it?
pies.
makes pies, yeah.
Yeah, pie maker. And then we bought a crap load of noodles, and then we'd make noodle pies.
Ah.
And I'd have like 2 of them.
You see, that's foul and disgusting.
No, that was pretty yum, like spicy, and we'd leave a bit of sauce in there. So it
Yeah,
was,
what else was in there? You can't just have dry noodles and pastry.
Did you
There
have,
must have been
like-
something wet.
So no, you made your noodles.
I did, yeah.
Mega rings, yeah, you did, and then you put the chili sauce and stuff on. You leave just a wee bit of the moisture in there.
Sure.
And you put that in there and cook it up. It's delicious.
Yeah.
I probably wouldn't eat it now, to be honest, but
Nah.
Yeah, well,
Carb sandwich.
I was
Yum.
sucking them back in the
Yeah,
day.
man.
Yeah. Hey, feel free to vote on the big poll up at the Hodaki Big Show Instagram story. Up next, what's on TV?
Oh, yeah.
so good.
Ah.
So excited.
The Hodaki Big Show podcast.
Oh, yes, indeed. The Killers there on the radio. Hodaki Big Show this Monday afternoon. I tell you what, fellas, the week away, I've really missed this slot. What's on the telly with Mike Minogue?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. What have I been watching? I haven't done any prep for this segment. You might be able to
Joking,
tell.
really?
Trying to remember. I'll tell you what, Keyzie, I'm trying to catch up, man, on old Treasure
CTI?
Island. So I watched some of that the other day. You said there was an episode where something happens with a cheeseburger at the end of the episode, and it's one of the funniest things you've ever seen. I watched it, and I thought, it can't be this episode. It must be something happens in another episode. So, spoiler alert, we're going to talk about that now.
Just confirming, Courtney said it was. And I said, oh, yeah, it was very funny when that happened.
Ah.
Yeah. Courtney, who was on the show.
Yeah, I remember her.
So you know the bit we're talking about?
Yeah, well, he was eating somebody else's cheeseburger.
No, so the guy who's made a massive ass of himself, Jordan, right?
Yeah.
This is in about episode 4 or 5. He's already made a massive ass of himself. They then win a challenge, get given a whole lot of Maccas. They get it there, everyone's ready to hoe in. He says no, and because he's the captain, he takes every burger, cuts it up into 4 pieces. Like I'd imagine Jase doing this sort of thing. Cuts it up into 4 pieces so that everyone gets a bit.
Yeah.
He then takes an entire cheeseburger to himself because he's the captain, and takes a massive bite out of it and goes, "That's so good."
And then another bite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was just that after the last debacle. It's just like, this guy just keeps getting better and better.
I thought you said at the end that it was something happens at the end of that made me laugh harder than any other time that I've watched a reality show.
It
that?
was when he's told everyone that he was going to play the what's the name card and then didn't. And then the lady who was brilliant swore at the camera.
Yeah, that was good.
And basically said, F you F and F face.
Yeah.
That's
very
the bit.
good.
Yeah, that sounds
It's enjoyable
hilarious.
stuff.
Sounds
So good, Jase. Have you been
Jeez.
watching anything? Because I have.
Yes, what I will tell you, fellas, as discussed earlier in the show, I was over in Aussie with my daughter in the hospital there. Australian television, terrible.
Horrendous.
Horrendously bad.
Yeah.
Like, I could not believe
I'll
how
back
bad
you-
it was.
I'll back you up there.
Did catch one good film while I was in the hospital, Long Dong Silver.
Long Dong Silver.
Yeah.
Is he a pirate?
Yes, he is, yes.
Yeah. What kind of pirate?
A pretty kinky one, Keyzie.
Butt pirate. I watched Dog Squad. Oh, wait, no. Doggy Squad.
Puppy Squad?
No, it was Doggy Squad.
Oh,
right,
yeah.
okay, yeah.
I watched a couple of episodes of that, actually. I watched
Was it
to zone
hilarious?
out. It was okay. Pretty shoddy sort of production value and stuff.
Sure, go on.
What?
Anything wrong with the voice?
Keyzie,
The voice sucked.
you are cruising for a bruising, buddy.
So good to be back, fellas. Oh, tune.
Oh,
So good.
The Hodaki Big Show podcast.
Metallica there on the radio, Hodaki Big Show this Monday afternoon. Now, very exciting news, fellas. Pluto's on tour.
Are you joking me?
No, I'm not joking you.
No, seriously.
I'm deadly serious, fellas.
Where did you hear this?
I heard it on the show last week, actually.
On my show that I was hosting.
Well, your show. I wouldn't
On Keyzie
characterize it as the Keyzie show, but yeah, no, I heard it last week.
Yeah, because it is true. Hodaki.co.nz, Mike, if you go to the gigs page there,
Yeah.
it has the
I've got that saved to my favourites.
Yeah, see,
that's
that's-
actually my homepage. As soon as I open my computer, boom.
See, that's smart, Jase. You should do that.
Why?
Well, because it just takes you straight to the gigs page. That way you'll know whenever there's a gig on.
Giggity, giggity,
Mate,
giggity.
I know when all the gigs are on.
What's the next gig in Auckland?
Pardon?
So Pluto are playing 5 shows. Auckland on Thursday the 26th of October at the
Yeah.
Wine Cellar, then Matakana, then Whanganui, then Littleton, then Christchurch on Saturday the 2nd of December. All the info up at hodaki.co.nz. Pretty bloody exciting, isn't it?
I tell you what, fellas, actually, that's worth thinking about heading into summer. A lot of gigs going on, a lot of tours happening, summer tours. We had, of course, Adam here from Capitol Theatre.
Well,
he's going to be on a summer tour
I don't
as
know
well.
if we should plug his tour midway through
Well,
plugging
no,
the
I
Pluto
just
tour.
mean, Pluto, great band.
They are.
Yeah.
They wouldn't mind. It's all about promoting, good New Zealand music,
How
mate.
hot's that dude in that band?
Oh, the main dude.
Which one?
He sings the songs.
Yeah,
He's the singer of songs.
He's the song singer.
Yeah,
No, he's a good-looking dude.
he's hot.
You'd go there, Keyzie.
No, that's not what I'm saying.
Look, I don't think we need to
Reading
know what
between
you're...
the lines.
No, well, you're not.
Yeah.
I'm not- okay,
Well, we
yes,
should see what we can do. We should see what we can do.
What do you
I mean,
mean?
you're married,
yeah.
but
I think he's
Well,
probably in a good
but
relationship.
Having said that, Mogi, I think everyone knows that old Keysie's an open unit.
An
Yeah.
open unit.
You know what I mean?
I am an open unit.
He swings either way.
he does.
You know,
Oh,
so,
yeah,
you know what
yeah. I'm an
saying?
open unit that swings either way.
Yeah.
Hodaki.co.nz, go to the gigs page and message me on Insta if you're keen to swing either way with me.
The Hodaki Big Show, weekdays at 4 on Radio Hodaki.
Well, there you go, you mad bastards. Monday done and dusted. Mogi, what's for tea tonight, mate?
Actually, we've got a little bit of the old My Food bag
Oh, okay, nice.
run at the moment.
Yeah.
And,
Is that to keep things easy while it's just you and the wee one?
we've been running it for quite a while.
Oh, yeah.
So
What-
the wife was doing it when I wasn't, when she was here, and now I'm going to continue to run it while she's
I
not.
thought she made you heaps of meals.
My wife?
Yeah.
No,
Oh,
she doesn't. Because I
what?
sort of run my own diet, is what I've been doing.
Oh, I see what you mean, yeah.
And so, my mum's here at the moment. She'll be cooking the
Who,
dinner
Marge?
tonight. Can't wait to get home. It'll
Yeah.
be some variation on a tofu dish.
Baked beans and fish fingers, maybe?
No, I think it's tofu.
Oh, that's disappointing. Keezy, what are you up to tonight, mate?
I got netball after the show. Then I'll probably go home, have last night's chicken fajitas, heat those.
Oh, no.
Watch Celebrity Treasure Island. Wife will
Here
go to
we go.
bed.
I'm
and
seeing
then
some massive Keezy Klingons again.
I'll get in my mind all of a sudden. All I hear is midnight steamer.
Yes, same.
Reheated fajita.
I'm thinking Klingons.
What the hell is a Klingon,
Well,
Jase?
yeah.
You said that a Klingon is a type of race in Star Trek, isn't it?
No, it's what happens to you when you reheat food.
Right.
And you get your bowel issues.
Right, okay. What are you doing tonight, Jase?
Oh, probably working out, having a nice healthy salmon salad or something like that. Going to bed early so I'm ready for tomorrow's show.
Few
so
darts.
good.
A few darts.
No.
Yeah, there'll be a few darts for sure on the way home. Hey, it's been a pleasure bringing you the show. Check out the podcast. Check out our Instagram account. Make sure you tune into tomorrow's show. Until then, see you later.